Hi, I am your Tally Guru Abhijit Joshi, and this is Skilled Prime User, a unique course designed to train you on the use of Tally Prime. So far, we have explained the first 8 transactions of the company Gokul Cold Drink House. In this video lesson, we will demonstrate how the first transaction we studied can be entered in Tally Prime. Now, we will start Tally Prime and select the company Gokul Cold Drink House, which we have already created. We will now shut the pre-selected company by pressing the key combination Ctrl plus F3 and then selecting the company to shut. Now, we will enter the path where our company is located. We will press C:/ and press Enter. We will now select the folder Tally Data and select your name. Now press Enter to select the company Gokul Cold Drink House. The company is now selected. So far, we have created masters in the company. We will now select Chart of Accounts and select Ledger. The report Chart of Accounts will now show all the groups and ledgers, group-wise. We will now click the button Ledger View. These are the ledgers which we created. We will come out of this report. Then we created the units. Then we created the stock items. We will now enter the transaction in Tally Prime. To do so, from Gateway of Tally, we will select the option Voucher. In the first transaction, we purchased 100 liters of milk at the rate of 40 per liter from Lalu Milk Mart on credit. The total bill value was 4,000. The date of purchase was 1st April. We have purchased goods. Goods purchased is Purchase. The current voucher type is Payment. We will now click on the Purchase button or press the function key F9. Here we can see the title name of item. If not, we will click the Change Mode and select the Item Invoice mode. Our supplier will provide an invoice for the sale of goods. In the first field, we will enter the supplier's invoice number. We will then type the invoice date. The date on which we are entering the voucher is also 1st April. We will now press Enter, and from this list of ledgers, we will select Lalu Milk Mart. We will now be prompted to enter the details of goods received. Entering this data is not mandatory. We can keep on pressing Enter to leave all these fields blank, or we can press the shortcut key Ctrl plus A. Another form will now be opened to enter the party details. We will keep all the fields as they are and press Ctrl plus A to accept. Now here we will be prompted to select the purchase ledger. We will select the purchase account. We can now start entering the list of stock items. We will press spacebar or directly type the letter M. We will now press Enter to select the stock item, milk. We will type the quantity 100 and press Enter. We will now type 40 in the rate field and press Enter. Since there is only one stock item, we will press Enter here. Now here we can enter the list of additional charges and taxes. There are no additional charges and taxes, so we will press Enter. Note that the cursor is here. On pressing Enter, we will get the form to adjust the bill-wise details of Lalu Milk Mart. First, in the type of reference, we will select New Reference. When we receive invoice from our supplier, we will select New Reference. When we make payment to our supplier, we will select Against Reference. We will now keep this New Reference. Here the reference name has been copied from the supplier's invoice number which we had entered. In the next field, we can enter the due date or the number of credit days. If our supplier specifies the due date, we can type the due date, say 1st May. We could have typed 30D, that is 30 days. We could have also typed 1M for 1 month. Ever since no credit period has been specified, we will keep this blank and go forward. The complete bill amount, that is 4,000 credit, will be shown here. The CR, credit here, means that Lalu Milk Mart's ledger is now being credited. We will now press Enter. We will press Enter to keep the narration blank and press Enter to accept the voucher. It is important to note the voucher number. Now here the voucher number is 2. That means the first purchase voucher has now been accepted. I hope that you have understood how this transaction has been entered.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sana, you have a doubt?
Sir, in the last video lesson, you taught us about debit and credit and how they are useful for posting entries in the ledgers. However, we have not used debit or credit anywhere here, and you mentioned that the transaction is now entered in Tally Prime. I wanted to ask if what you have demonstrated is only for creating the voucher and whether we need to pass another entry for the posting.
Well, the tagline or motto of Tally Solutions Private Limited, the creators of Tally Prime software, is power of simplicity. We have entered the voucher without worrying about debits and credits, as Tally has already completed the posting. So, we don't need to think about it. The moment we pass the entry, the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart gets credited by 4,000, and the purchase ledger gets debited by 4,000. Let us now check the posting. To do so, we will click on Go To. We will now type ledger. In this filtered list, we will select ledger vouchers. As the name suggests, vouchers related to ledger. We will select by pressing enter. We will now select the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. You can now see that the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart has been credited by 4,000. We will now check the ledger for the purchase account. To do so, we will click the ledger button or press the function key F4 on the keyboard. Now in the list of ledgers, we will select the purchase account. Here we can see the purchase account has been debited by 4,000. We will now keep on pressing escape to come back to the voucher. In the next video lesson, we will discuss the second transaction. To view the video lesson, you will have to scan the QR code given on page number 30. Thank you.